final part of the Usui Reiki Practitioners Level 1 course. This is part 4 of 4. Meditation. Meditation and mindfulness induce a heightened state of awareness and focused attention. Meditation is an important part of the Reiki discipline. Various studies demonstrate the practice can help relieve stress, as well as manage anxiety, reduce inflammation, and improve memory.
Hi, and welcome to this meditation for beginners. Meditation is a tool to help you get present, focused, and in touch with what you're thinking and feeling. It helps you take a pause so that instead of reacting to a situation, you can respond to it in a more authentic way. Meditation is a very personal experience, and you should feel encouraged to try different forms of meditation to see what feels right to you. First, I'd like to invite you to get comfortable. Just make sure you're in a position that you wouldn't usually fall asleep in. It helps to have an active posture. You can think of having a bit of space in between your vertebrae so your spine is tall, or a string connected to the top of your head pulling you up ever so gently. Let your hands rest in your lap or on your knees. It's often suggested to close your eyes during meditation so you can focus your attention inward. If that's not comfortable for you, feel free to leave your eyes open. Just allow your gaze to rest gently downward towards the floor. And in this moment, check in with yourself to see how you're feeling. And now take a nice, slow, deep breath in, deeper than you've taken all day so far. And just hold that breath for a beat. And as you exhale, feeling all of the air leaving your body and letting that exhale last a little bit longer than your inhale did. And taking another deep breath, even deeper than the one before it. Feeling your lungs expand outward and your rib cage expand outward. And as you exhale, feel everything contract back in, letting that exhale last just a little longer than the inhale. And again, an even deeper breath. This time feeling that breath flow through your entire body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And notice how you're feeling now. If you get distracted, it's okay. It's totally natural. And here's the good news. When you realize you're distracted, you're actually back in the present moment. So congratulate yourself and focus back on your breath as your anchor. Now you're going to take your next breath and send it all the way down your body to the very tips of your toes, feeling into the groundedness of your feet and letting your breath ease any tension you may be holding there. Take your next breath and send it down into your legs and knees, allowing the breath to help relax and rejuvenate these areas. Taking your next breath and sending it into your pelvis, your glutes, and your hips. Relaxing these areas as you breathe into them. Taking your next breath and sending it into your lower back and belly. Relaxing your stomach. Releasing any tension you may be holding in these areas. Now taking your next breath and sending it into the area of your heart. If something you were grateful for came to mind, relax into that for a moment. Feeling it expand outward from your heart, breathing into your upper torso and back and into your shoulders, letting your shoulders drop down from your ears. Breathing down your arms into your hands, unclench your fists and open your palms. Taking the next breath into your neck, leading into your lower jaw. Relaxing your mouth, relaxing your tongue inside your mouth. Breathing into the area around your ears. Relax your temples, unfurl your brow. Breathing now into the rest of your head, all the way to the crown of your head. And now beginning breathing through your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, visualizing it flowing in a figure 8 pattern continuously. If there's any other place in your body where you're still feeling tightness or tension, take some time now to breathe into those areas and feel them relax. Continue breathing with your eyes closed. Just allow your attention to begin to drift back to the room. Meditation is a practice, so keep trying. See if you can let go of the judgment about your meditations, starting with this one. However it's been for you is exactly as it should have been, as will the next one, and each one after that. So go easy on yourself. Now let's take 3 more deep breaths together. Take a deep inhale in, holding it for a beat, and exhaling it out. Again, an even deeper breath than the one before, feeling it weave in and out of your muscles and your cells. And exhale it out. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that oxygen all the way down your body to the very tips of your toes. And as you exhale, feeling it circulating all the way back up. And when it hits the top of your head and you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Apologies if the beginning of that video you didn't hear the sound. I had my earpod in, so the top 10 benefits of meditation are it reduces stress, emotional balance, increased focus, reduced pain, reduced anxiety, increased creativity, reduced depression, increased memory.
Hi, and welcome to this meditation for beginners.
Sorry. Hang on a minute. Cleansing and protecting. You can cleanse and protect your space by smudging the sage or cedar, like the end of a sage bundle with a match. The tips of the leaves should smoulder slowly, releasing thick smoke. Allow the incense to linger on the areas of your body or surroundings you'd like to focus on. Allow the ash to collect in a ceramic bowl or shell. I myself burn Palo Santo incense sticks. Kenyoku-ho, dry bathing. This is a Japanese Reiki treatment, a technique for purification. Do a short gassol meditation. That's bringing the hands together at the heart. Place your right hand on your left shoulder, stroke down your chest, across your stomach, and end at the right hip 3 times. Do the same on the other side, left hand on right shoulder and down across stomach to hip 3 times. Then place your hand on left shoulder and stroke down your arm to the fingertips, then fling your right hand out into the air as if throwing away any negative energy. And do the same down the other arm 3 times. You can also add a short gassol at the end. Intent. You can burn incense, light a candle, use crystals. What matters is intent. You are intentionally cleansing and protecting yourself, your space, and your kind. Grounding. Grounding has several benefits. Hug a tree, walk barefoot on the grass, connecting with nature and the earth. For the purpose of grounding for Reiki, include the intent for staying grounded in your invocation or your prayer to the universe before all and any treatments, and in your thank you at the end of the treatment. It is always advisable to give thanks for the gift of healing. In my own invocation, I call on Mother Earth to keep me grounded in the present. I also bathe before treatments. Water is great for grounding too. Remember though, everything is intent. The health benefits of grounding: improves mood, improves sleep, reduces pain, reduces stress, improves wound healing, improves immunity, reduces inflammation, reduces jet lag. Grounding or earthing refers to direct skin contact with the surface of the earth. Bison scanning is a technique used to feel energy using the palm of the hands and locating areas of imbalance. Hot or cold, magnetic push or pull, tingling, pins and needles. Make intention to connect with source and allow the universal life force energy to perform the necessary healing. Once you're experiencing bison scanning, will come more natural to you. But when you're scanning, you'll feel differences in the sensations. So the majority of what you're feeling may be warm, hot, for example, and you may come across a patch that is cold. Here is the way the healing will be needed. But because energy goes wherever it needs to be needed, the more attuned you become and the more connected you become, You can literally just place your hands anywhere over that person, or use intent and focus on a person at a distance, and the energy, the healing will go where it is meant to be, where it is meant to go. The anatomy of Reiki. You don't need in-depth knowledge of the human or animal body, but it helps to have an idea of where major organs are. And these images are showing you from the front view and the back view. So you have you pause that, maybe screenshot it if you think it will be helpful. How Reiki helps. There is no other self-healing treatment as effective and as simple to administer than Reiki. Daily self-treatment will help prevent sickness and bring your life into focus and balance more quickly. Every time you use Reiki, it feels stronger and more part of you. Reiki works holistically on the mind, body, and spirit. It helps center you, energizes, calms, focuses the mind, relieves pain, accelerates natural healing of wounds, improves health, gradually clears up chronic problems, prevents the development of disease, detoxifies the body, dissolves energy blockages, and releases old wounds. The Reiki energy flows through your palms, so you use your hands over or on areas where the chakras are situated. There are many different methods and routines and orders of where you place your hands. The hand positions I share with you is the routine used by the International School of Reiki. When you become more experienced, your intuition will guide your hands to where they need to go. The hand placements can be adapted to use on others once you've mastered them on yourself. You can also place hands on front and back of knees and feet and anywhere else in the body you feel you need to. These hand positions are only a guide, as long as you ensure the 7 chakras are receiving attention. How to treat yourself. There is no right or wrong way. Remember, intention is everything, and universal energy is intelligent. It will go where it's needed. Hand positions are only a guide. Use your intuition. As you become more practiced, you will start to intuitively move your hands towards a position you are drawn to. But in the beginning, it is helpful to follow a set pattern of positions until you are confident. Prepare your space, a quiet room, light, warm, and welcoming. Play soft, relaxing music if desired. It helps with the mood. Burn incense, assuming you have no allergies or your person you're going to be working with has no allergies. This also helps set the mood. Hydrate. It's important to hydrate before and after treatment, so plenty of water. Start with your invocation, then begin hand positions for treatment. Take time after your self-healing to contemplate on what feelings, emotions, etc. came up during the treatment. An invocation is not necessary, but it gives us the opportunity to disassociate it from the ego and pay respect to the universal life force we are about to work with. Preparing to treat others. It's important to create the right setting whenever possible for a Reiki healing session. You can hire a room in a healing centre or salon, or work from home creating a special space for treatments with a comfortable couch and or chair. The room should be light and clean and feel safe. Make sure there will be no interruptions. Turn off phones and disconnect the doorbell. Make sure the room temperature is comfortable. Some people get cold just lying on the table, so have a light blanket or throw at hand. Add a plant to the room or some crystals near the table to help with the right energy. Some people like to work in silence, excuse me, but consider playing relaxing music at a low level to add to the mood. You can place anything else you feel necessary. Reiki mantras, prayers, images of Jesus, Usui, Buddha, whatever will add to the setting and is in line with your beliefs. Jewelry. To enable you to work with Reiki free from all subtle energy disturbances, it's advisable to remove all energy, all jewelry. Reiki can travel through all materials such as stone, brick, concrete, and metal. The elements that come together to make a piece of jewelry can become saturated with negative energy. Clothing. To allow Reiki to flow freely through you and your client, it is important not to wear tight clothes, belts, ties, or shoes. It is also more comfortable for both parties to feel loose and relaxed. Alcohol. Refrain from drinking alcohol if you can for at least 24 hours before a session. Alcohol dissipates energy, as does drugs and smoking. Apologies, my doggy wanted to. Personal hygiene. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Ensure you smell and appear clean and fresh. Avoid wearing strong perfumes or aftershaves. If you smoke, make sure you brush your teeth and wash your hands, and do not wear clothing you've worn while smoking for the session. Smoke smells linger in clothes, skin, and hair, and this is assuming you're going to be working with other people. Don't eat foods that may leave a strong aroma on your breath. Always wash your hands before and after a session. The invocation. It's important to remember that as a Reiki practitioner, you are not healing the clients. The people receiving Reiki are in fact healing themselves. You are merely a channel for Reiki. The invocation is a token that symbolizes you are giving up any claims to power. You're simply the conduit. Your prayer should be personal and in line with your own beliefs. An invocation is not necessary, but it gives us the opportunity to disassociate from the ego and pay respect to the universal life force and the person we are about to work with. Ask for permission to be used as a channel for Reiki healing. Once your client is lying down, move to the top of the table at the client's head. Close your eyes and join your hands in a prayer-like position at the heart chakra. Or, if the client is seated, stand behind them with your hands on their shoulders. Mentally prepare to channel. Your wish should be to pass on unconditional love and healing in the purest form and sense. I call upon Reiki, the universal life force, all the angelic beings who have worked with Reiki in the past. Dr. Usui and his student masters gone before are my guides to draw near and take part in this healing session. I ask that the power and wisdom of Reiki permits me to become a channel for Reiki's unconditional love and healing on behalf of name of the person receiving the treatment. May Reiki's infinite wisdom go exactly where it is needed most, should it be for their highest good and at the will of Source, the universe. Amen. Blessed be, whatever you're comfortable with. I always use 3. Blessed be, Namaste, Amen. Cleanse and harmonize aura. Run your hands in your client's aura 3 times before you begin treatment. Hands should be approximately 6 inches above the body, sweep down from head to toe. Use your intuition to sense for possible blockages or hot spots to focus on during your healing session. You're now ready to begin the treatment. Before you begin a full body treatment, there are a few important points to remember. Never give Reiki to a person who is a pacemaker, as it can alter its rhythm. Never give Reiki to someone who suffers from diabetes, mellitus, and are taking insulin injections unless they are prepared to check their insulin levels every day, as Reiki reduces the amount of insulin required. Always explain to first-time clients exactly what you are doing and the type of reactions that may occur. Stress that any of these reactions are normal. They may experience 1 or 2, all or none. It makes no difference. Reiki will go where it's needed. And the possible reactions are a sensation of heat or cold. They might say colours, past life flashes, involuntary movements, fall asleep, pins and needles, itchiness, emotional responses, rumbling stomach, memory flashes, sense your hands moving, shivers. Often the client will experience extreme cold at the position of your hands while you feel intense heat. Begin treatment. Gently lay your hand on your clients, starting in the first hand position. Follow the hand position routine, keeping your hands in each position for 3 to 5 minutes. As you become more experienced, use your intuition. Ensure client's legs aren't crossed and their arms are straight at the side. This ensures freedom of energy flow. Your hands should be cupped as if trying to hold water, with your fingers close together so as not to let the water escape. Reiki energy can escape through the fingers. In the case of burnt skin, injury, genital or breast areas, position your hands above the body. Don't forget a box of tissues in case your client has an emotional experience. When all positions have been treated, place your left hand on your client's crown chakra and your right hand at the base root chakra. This final position balances the energy in your client's body. Complete your treatment by combing your client's aura 3 times. First time, firm strokes down the body. Second time, lighter strokes on the body. Third time in the aura above the body in sweeping motions, each time touching the floor to ground the client. I use the hover method. I don't physically touch the clients. I find the energy is stronger, funnily enough, with them being, it's kind of, you feel that with magnets, if you put magnets together and you pull them apart, it feels stronger when they're apart. You can feel the pull. So the stroke and I do down are simultaneously, it's the intent I have as I'm doing the stroking down, hovering on the body. Things to remember. If the client experiences nothing, explain to them that Reiki energy often works on a subtle level. It has profound results which normally become apparent to the client in the following days after treatment. Never forget the client is drawing Reiki through you. They are doing the healing on a subconscious level. You are only the channel. Reiki will always travel to the place it's needed most. No knowledge of the human anatomy or physiology is required to work with Reiki. Leave your ego aside and Reiki will do the work. Forget the symptoms, treat the whole person. Listen to your client's body through your hands. Sense the different types of energy. Use your intuition. Look for non-verbal communication from your client's body. If the energy is strong, keep your hands there until you feel a shift in the energy level. A full treatment takes 60 to 90 minutes. Always offer your client water before and afterwards. It helps grounding. Always wash your hands under cold running water after each treatment. Imagine the running water is pure white Reiki healing energy that cleanses your aura, mind, body and spirit, essentially washing away any negativity you may have picked up. Ethics. Always ask permission. If unable to ask, use the rider, if it be for their highest good and at the will of the true source. Never take advantage of people or abuse position of trust. Never offer a diagnosis for a person's illness. Never offer Reiki as a cure to a disease. Never use energy channeling for negative purposes. Attunements. Attunement is what makes Reiki unique from other forms of healing, touch and energy work. The Reiki Level 1 attunement was initially given in 4 separate attunements, and there are some Reiki masters who still teach using this method. However, many masters like myself prefer to provide the Level 1 attunement in a single session. I personally feel that the energy is stronger and therefore the student may experience its effects stronger, strengthening their trust in the energy. After the first attunement, many experience physical symptoms of energy in their palms, including tingling, coolness or heat. Anxiousness, exhaustion and sadness are not uncommon after the Level 1 attunement. Attunement is like an initiation ceremony, traditionally called Ryo in Japanese. It is performed by a Reiki master to open and expand the main energy channels of the student's body, allowing universal energy, also known as ki, to flow more freely and deeply. Attunements will clear blockages within the body and can lead to significant energy changes within the individual. Many students go through an intense period of self-growth following their attunement. The focus during Level 1 attunements is on opening the energy channels on a physical level, allowing connection to the universal life force energy which flows from the cosmos through the crown of the head and down to the heart and hands. It is strongly advised to practice daily self-healing throughout your training and after attunements before moving on to treat others. In this course, attunement, you will be attuned to 2 symbols, the chakra and the seiheki. You will only need the Reiki 1 attunement once in your life in order to work with and become a channel for Reiki. You need to go through Reiki 1 attunement. Before you do this, you will need to prepare. Avoid alcohol or drugs for at least 48 hours. Avoid eating meat, fish, or processed foods for 48 hours. Eat fresh fruit, salad, and vegetables. If possible, meditate daily on the run-up to your attunement and on the day, mentally preparing yourself. You will also go through a 21-day cleansing and detoxification cycle after being attuned. The attunement itself has a powerful influence on the mind, body, and spirit. The 21-day cleansing cycle. In week 1, the physical body. In this first week, the energy will work through your physical body. Try and get plenty of rest when you can, and drink plenty of water. Meditation, walks, and being mindful is beneficial. In week 2, emotional and mental body. When filtering through these subtle bodies, you may experience some clearing, like you would do after a healing session. This is to release any blocked energy in order for your vibration to be raised. It is an important step in allowing, acknowledging, accepting, and thereby recreating. Week 3, spiritual, casual body. This week is a coming together, a balancing of the energy cascading to your spiritual body aspect. Continuing from this week is a journey and recognition from your soul, your higher self, that you have taken a step in the right direction on the path back to yourself. In order to support the process, here are some recommendations. Self-treat daily is very important. A full self-treatment is necessary, and if you can also intermittently do an extra 5 or 10 minutes while on the bus, in the car, or sitting at your desk, this will be even more beneficial. Drink plenty of water. There are a number of studies to support the importance of water for your body. Get plenty of rest and sleep. Meditate, do your energy exercises and physical exercise, yoga, walking. Walking or being in nature more will help, as not only is it a natural de-stressor, but kickstarts a cleansing and energy resonance process, which especially happens with interactions with trees. Have cleansing baths with sea salt, Epsom salts, or essential oils. Eat good quality fresh food, organic where possible, including lots of vegetables and fruit. Complete a daily journal, vital in being aware of your patterns, but also for recording your progress. The suggestions above are beneficial for all levels of Reiki, but there are some things specific for each level. Reiki level 1, self-treatments for 5 minutes per hand position and getting used to a daily practice of completing the daily exercises to ground, protect, and strengthen your energy field. Practicing Reiki sessions on family and friends is important too. Don't limit yourself to only doing these for 21 days. It's important to try and apply these to your everyday life as a way of life. The more you use Reiki by doing self-treatments and practicing on others, the more you realize and raise your own vibration, which means you're a clearer channel for the energy. If you think of your body, your energy system is a funnel that has stuff around the sides, stuck to the walls of the funnel, and water gets poured through, there will not be an easy flow through that tunnel. It may take longer for the water to flow through, and thus the flow is not at its full capacity. The stuff needs to be released in order to flow freely. This is the same as going through your own stuff. Balancing your chakras, your energy field, and by using Reiki on yourself every day, you're building the foundations to better health, emotional balance, mental clarity, spiritual unfoldment, removing obstacles, piercing the puzzles, moving forward, and overall life stability. In turn, the energy can flow through you to other people more freely, unrestricted too. Following the guidelines can help you with the clearing of stuff, not only on a vibrational level, but on a physical level too, by taking better care of yourself. Everything is free will, of course, and I hope you make the right decision to really make a commitment, which could change your life forever. It's a path to discovery. Reiki is the beginning of a wonderful journey, filled with learning and growth. The first degree connects you to the universal life force and gives you the tools to heal yourself and others. Reiki brings a sense of purpose, knowledge, direction, calmness and equilibrium into a chaotic world. Embrace Reiki into your life. You'll find it also works seamlessly with other disciplines and healing modalities, including reflexology, aromatherapy, massage, crystal healing, hypnosis, hypnotherapy, NLP, regression therapy. It also combines safely with orthodox medical care, helping to accelerate the natural healing process. I was going to go ahead and create a level 2 and the level 3 courses. Life got in the way, so they haven't been done. But there are other sources of information, and in fact, there's places like Alison.com and Center of Excellence, is it Udemy? There's a lot of places online you can get these courses now. There's an endless pot of information, images, and tutorials at our fingertips. For the purpose of this course, I choose to focus on the essentials required for Reiki 1. There is much more information you may or may not find pertinent to your study. Google and YouTube are great places to find resources. I would recommend you read, watch, and listen to related materials. It's not unusual to start researching topics on healing, religion, space, the world. The more we learn, the more we are open to more. After attunement, you can work with Reiki fully. First heal yourself, then family, friends, and others. Similar to anything new you're learning, it takes time and practice to master Reiki skills and techniques. Just like driving a car. You may have passed your test, but your learning continues on the road, always improving on the skill and experience. Self-healing is the starting point for personal development of self-discovery. Reiki is not just a tool for healing, it also brings protection, prevention, and personal transformation on all levels. With Reiki, you will have the strength to deal with any and all life situations you encounter. And remember, you are only limited by your own imagination when it comes to using the uses for Reiki. On completion of this whole course, you can contact me for an attunement. Attunements are done remotely, that is distant attunement. I perform free attunements on Sundays between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Email healingthecord@gmail.com to book your time slot. You just have to give me your name and the attunement will take approximately 30 to 45 minutes. At the time that we arrange, you will need to be present in a quiet place, as will I, to perform that. And it's all by intention, remotely. If you'd like a specific weekday and time to suit you, there will be a fee of £9. When I do the Sunday free Reiki, the time slot is there's more than one person, and I'm using the several different names for your own singularly with specific day and time. I do need to attach a fee to that. So what happens after your book? I'll confirm your slot and send you a link to some music to play during your attunement. I'll be playing the same. All the instructions for the attunement itself will be sent to you via your email address, so you know exactly what you and I will be doing during the attunement. Beginning the attunement, I'll be activating relevant symbols required for the initiation, including the master symbol and distance symbol, and reciting mantras whilst connecting and activating all 7 of your chakras. Attunements switch on an extra surge of power which fuels all life. The more you use Reiki, the stronger it becomes. If you'd like a certificate of achievement, that is also a fee of £9. The certificate is digital and it will be sent to your email address for you to print. Please let me know when you book your attunement if you also require this. And lastly, thank you. I'd like to thank you for taking the Level 1 Reiki course. I hope you find Reiki and energy healing to be as life-changing as I have. Thank you again. Enjoy your newfound purpose. And go heal the world. Live in light. A sample of the certificate, Universal Healing Code, Reiki Level 1 Practitioner. This is to certify that, and your name would appear on the gold line, has trained and attuned to Level 1 Reiki, following the practices and principles of Master Mikao Usui. The completion date and my name as Reiki Master would also be on there.